Allora, Nicolo, for the next recipe, spaghetti alla puttanesca. Now, this is a dish that it has its origins actually in southern Italy. Although puttanesca is a Lazio dish from the region around Rome, its origins actually came from the slums around Naples. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, puttanesca, which is it has, I guess, derogatory connotations, relates to the ladies of the night, more in a nicer way of putting it, the le signore della sera. Of course, it is a very spirited combination of ingredients. Now, give me a rundown on the ingredients of this terrific dish.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Napoli sauce.
So the base is Napoli sauce.
Yeah, and black olive.
Black olives with pips in or out?
No, pull out the...
Yeah. So de-pipped, yes?
Yeah.
And how did you do them? Did you just straight black olives or you roasted them in the oven?
No, I make a different style.
Yeah, give it to me, Don't keep it all for yourself.
It's like a black olive dust.
A black olive dust. Now, can you explain what that means?
Yeah, we roast it.
Yes.
And
how long for and at what temperature?
No, we roast in a pan.
Ah, in the pan.
Yeah,
so
with a little bit salt.
Ah.
Yeah, and saute them.
Yes.
And later mix it.
Yes.
And drain in the oven.
Okay, so basically he has quickly roasted off the black olives with the salt, so that'll allow for the natural oils to come out. Then he's blitzed them, and then you put them on a flat tray and roasted them in the oven, and that's how you get your olive dust.
Yeah, and when it finishes,
yes,
mix it again.
Okay.
More fine.
Yes, so it becomes a finer dust. Oh, how wonderful. Allora, Nicolo, the next ingredient, which is very, very important to Italian diet, I guess, are capers, correct?
Yeah.
Now, of course, for our viewers at home, capers are the bud of a plant, and of course they are like olives because unless they are cured, they are totally inedible once taken off the plant. Now, you can buy it basically in two forms, either in brine or sotto sale, which means cured in salt. And that gets rid of all the bitterness, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So what did you do? Which ones did you use?
With the salt.
With the salt?
Yeah.
And how do you get rid of the salt?
And put under the water.
Yes?
Yeah.
For how long?
Just when the salt go away.
Or is that enough? So he's just giving it a lovely washing. And the smaller the caper, the more pungent the flavour. And of course, the next ingredient, Nicolo, sono le acciughe, anchovies, yes?
Yes.
Now, you can get these also in many forms, but have you used the ones in oil or salted ones?
No, in oil.
In oil,
yeah.
Okay.
I prefer that one.
Because it's got a more delicate texture too, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So we just take them out?
Yeah.
And put them through the dish?
Yeah, that's it.
So you haven't done anything with this? Because I know the Italians like to change around all the ingredients.
Just raw.
Yeah, okay. Just raw, cured, as we say. Tell me what you're doing with the onions. We get basic white or brown onions, it doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't matter.
We chop it all up?
Slice.
Slice, all right.
Yeah, and put in a solution
so
vinegar and sugar.
So he gets vinegar and sugar, makes a solution and places the sliced onions in there. You put them in the fridge for how long?
Yeah, for a few hours, 3-4 hours, no more.
For 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Now, what is the purpose of doing that? Why did you do it?
For the taste.
It's mainly a taste thing. So it softens up the onions. They start to absorb the flavour. But as Nicolo rightfully explained to me, the acidity of the vinegar adds depth to this dish. So we're really going to... this is just not a straight puttanesca, is it? Beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Allora, Nicolo, the next part of this dish, you used brodo, chicken stock, correct?
Yes, correct.
How do you do that?
It's normal with onion, celery, carrots.
Right.
A few vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah, and chicken.
And chicken. So you cook that off for basically 2-3 hours?
Yeah, put in a boiling water for a few hours.
All right.
And
That once
simple.
again adds density to your dish. But if you don't have homemade chicken stock, of course you can always purchase the stock in pouches these days, which is pretty common. Yeah. The last part of the dish, Nicolo, is a parsley sauce.
Yes, correct.
Correct?
Yeah.
Of which you're keeping the secret, but it's up to the discerning viewer to work out how he does this. But basically, we're going to end up with various flavours of which we have to bring them together.
Yeah.
So very funky. I'm excited. Wow, what a dish.
Thank you.
spaghetti alla puttanesca with a modern touch to it, I guess. All right, viewers, now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to go into the kitchen, and Nicolo's going to do his take on pakari with the broccoli and guanciale sauce. As I said, he has his origins in the south, although he cooks from the north. And the wonderful ingredients of this dish are very reminiscent of what they do in Puglia. Broccoli and guanciale. Fantastic.